Breaking news for Social Security recipients across the country. This is a monumental update you don't want to miss. The long-anticipated Golden Lifetime Security checks are finally being mailed out right now. Yes, you heard that correctly. Those 6,663 checks that have made headlines and fueled months of speculation. They're real, and as of today, they're officially on their way to mailboxes nationwide. Millions of Americans who rely on Social Security may qualify for this extraordinary financial boost. I've already received a flood of messages from viewers saying their friends, neighbors, and family members have started getting notification letters. Full checks are expected to land in just a few short days. For many, this could be the financial lifeline they've been hoping and waiting for during these incredibly tough economic times. So, have you checked your mail yet today? This might just be the most important envelope you'll receive all year. If this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you don't miss critical updates as these Golden Lifetime checks continue rolling out. The details I'm about to share could be your key to unlocking an extra $6,663 this very month. Money that could truly change everything. Let's break down exactly what this payment is. There's been a lot of confusion online, so let's set the record straight. This is not part of your usual monthly Social Security benefit. It's not your annual cost of living adjustment either. It's a one-time supplemental payment officially called the Social Security Recipient Economic Recovery Payment. It was authorized through recent federal legislation meant to directly ease the financial strain caused by historic inflation. It's being nicknamed the Golden Lifetime Security Check because of its distinctive gold-colored envelope and check design, making it instantly recognizable. So why now? Why is this moment so important? After months of advocacy from senior organizations, economists, and everyday citizens, lawmakers finally responded to the reality that cost of living adjustments weren't keeping up with inflation. The result, this targeted and much-needed financial relief. Seniors and disabled Americans living on fixed incomes have been hit hardest by skyrocketing costs, from housing and healthcare to medications and groceries. If you've seen your regular $100 grocery bill rise to over $150 for the same items, you're not alone. This check is designed to help bridge that painful gap between rising costs and fixed incomes. Now, who qualifies for this $6,663 check? Eligibility is broader than many previous programs. If you're currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits, whether regular retirement, spousal, or survivor benefits, you're automatically eligible. Additionally, those receiving SSI Supplemental Security Income, ssdI Social Security Disability Insurance, and even railroad retirement benefits are also included. If you or someone you care about falls into any of those categories, this payment is headed your way. But there are a couple of key conditions to know. You must have been receiving your benefits as of April 1st of this year to get the full amount. If you started after that, you may receive a prorated amount based on when your benefits began. You must have filed a tax return within the past 3 years, even if you weren't required to by law. This ensures the Social Security Administration has your most accurate mailing address and records. This payment is truly supplemental. It will not reduce or affect any other benefits you receive. The law explicitly states that this money won't count toward income limits for programs like Medicaid, SNAP, food stamps, or housing vouchers. This helps avoid the problems we saw in earlier relief efforts, when people feared losing other support. So how are the checks being sent out? Unlike previous payments that often went through direct deposit, these Golden Lifetime checks are being mailed physically. That's a deliberate decision to reduce the risk of electronic fraud, especially for vulnerable seniors. Mailings began today, starting with recipients born in January and February. Tomorrow it's March and April, and so on in 2-month birthdate groups. Every eligible person should receive their check by the end of next week. When you check your mail, look out for a gold-colored envelope with the official Social Security Administration seal. Inside you'll find a detailed notification letter and the actual check printed on high-security paper. Be careful, it's easy to mistake it for junk mail, so don't throw it away by accident. If your check doesn't arrive on time, here's what to do. Wait 5 to 7 business days for delivery. If it still hasn't arrived after 10 full business days, call the dedicated hotline listed on the SSA website. And in this video's description, SSA recommends waiting the full 10 days due to high call volumes. Now let's tackle some frequently asked questions. Is the payment taxable? These are economic recovery payments, not standard income. You won't need to report them on your federal tax return. However, check with a tax advisor for any possible state-level implications. Why paper checks instead of direct deposit? It's all about security. While regular benefits go into your bank account, these are mailed to avoid digital fraud. You can deposit the check like any other, and many banks are waiving hold periods for faster access. Check with your bank to be sure. What if someone manages your benefits for you? If you have a representative payee, the check will go directly to them. They're legally required to use the funds solely for your benefit, and the enclosed letter provides instructions for them. For those in nursing homes or assisted living, this payment is protected by law. Facilities cannot seize or claim any part of it. The full $6,663 belongs to you. So how should you use this money? Financial planners recommend focusing on 3 priorities: essential expenses, paying off high-interest debt, emergency savings. If you've been delaying a needed surgery, major home repair, or car maintenance, now may be the right time to act without impacting your monthly budget. If you're carrying high-interest credit card debt, using part of this check to pay it down could save you hundreds or even thousands in long-term interest. And don't overlook emergency savings. Setting aside even $1,000 could provide a critical buffer against unexpected bills or medical needs. But beware, scams are already circulating. The SSA has reported several fraud attempts. Always remember, no real government agency will ever call, text, or email you asking for personal details or payments to release your check. You do not need to take any action to receive this money. It will come automatically if you're eligible. If you receive anything suspicious, report it to the FTC or the Social Security Fraud Hotline. As these 6,663 Golden Lifetime Security checks continue rolling out in all 50 states, stay alert, stay informed, and protect yourself. Keep an eye out for that gold envelope, track your delivery window based on your birth month, and wait the full 10 business days before calling the hotline. Have you or someone you know already received their check? What are your plans for using it? Share your experience in the comments. It could help someone else navigate this process. If this update was helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone you know who relies on Social Security. This is urgent information, and not everyone is aware of it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more updates. I'll be back tomorrow with the latest breaking developments on this story. Until then, take care and keep checking that mailbox.